They love those players who are the first ones there, the last ones to leave. So you guys have to be a competitor, never back down from a fight. If somebody ever challenges you in practice, never back down. Challenge the players that are better than you. You gotta have that dog mentality that whoever steps in front of you, you are going to destroy them.
Through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back.
Woo! Yo, what is going on, boys? It's Cat25. It's another video, and today I got you guys with another banger. Stop playing with me. That's all we come out with in 2021. I wasn't able to upload last week because I didn't have scheduled videos, and this video might come out late. If it didn't come out late, glory to God, it's a new year, and I got to give y'all some bangers. We hit 1.8K subscribers a couple days ago, but I want to appreciate y'all, boys. In 2021, we are on the come up. In this video, I will be telling you guys the top 10 things football coaches love. This video is for all athletes, remember that. But if y'all haven't seen the last video, make sure y'all go check that out. It is a video for you freshmen trying to make varsity, and it should be right here. And if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell next to it so you don't ever miss banger YouTube videos like this one, you feel me? And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and message me if you guys have any questions. I promise you I do respond to all my DMs. Make sure y'all hit that like button and show some love in the comments. And stay to the end because I will have an important tip that will convince your coaches to want to start you. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get into this video. Now the first thing football coaches or any coach for any sport loves is a player with work ethic. They love those players who are the first ones there, the last ones to leave, the ones who are working the hardest out of everybody in their group. They love those type of players that show up to practice, to work, and don't waste any time. Of course, you could mess around with your teammates a little bit, but you guys are there to work. They love those type of players. During practice, you have to have that on switch. You have to be focused. You have to work hard and push yourself during these practices. And that's what coaches love to see. They love to see players that work hard. What coach doesn't want that? My work ethic is one of the reasons some coaches really like me. They think I'm a hard worker. I just do it because I love it. That's why I do it. I am a hard worker, and I don't like allowing people to outwork me. That's the first thing coaches love. Let's move on to the next one. Coachability. Coaches love a player that can be coached. They're looking for players who truly want to learn and players who are truly engaged. Ask questions. Always ask your coach questions, but not like no stupid questions. If the coach repeats something a million times, he is going to get angry that you continue to ask the same question. But don't get in the game, you get in there and you don't know what you're doing. They like players who listen and don't just talk all the time. Players who will take the things these coaches say and they will apply it to their game. They like players who are coachable. That's the third thing coaches love. We're getting through this pretty quickly. No, that's the second thing coaches love. I'm gonna slow down, Cam. Let's move on to the next one.
Whoa, I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming.
The third thing coaches love, they love a competitor. They like players who are going to go out there, put their heart on the field and compete. There are some players out there that football is all they have. If they don't succeed at football, they have nothing. That's how it is for some people. Those are the people you are competing with and you don't even know it. Great competitors want to win every drill, every practice, every sprint, every game to come out on top and compete with their teammates also. When you compete with everybody around you, you start to inspire the people around you. When you are a competitor, that mindset that you have, Kobe had this mindset, RIP to the GOAT. He was competing with everybody around him, and that's what made him so great. So you guys have to be a competitor, never back down from a fight. If somebody ever challenges you in practice, never back down. Challenge the players that are better than you. You gotta have that dog mentality that whoever steps in front of you, you are going to destroy them. My mindset is that whatever DB steps in front of me, I'm gonna treat them the same as if they were a lower DB. I will go 120% against anybody that steps in front of me. I will never take it easy on anybody because that is the mind of competitor. You will compete with anybody that steps in front of you, no matter who the competition is, 5-star, 2-star. You can't be afraid to compete because you guys are working to get to a certain level. And if you want to get there, you gotta compete. So that is the third thing coaches love.
Now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play.
The fourth thing coaches love is a player who pays attention to detail. A player who listens to the little things the coach says, who applies it to his game. If the coach says, you know what, just do some push-ups when you get home, you do those push-ups every day. You got to go above and beyond with what these coaches tell you. Just pay attention to the little things they tell you. Say you're at practice and the coach tells you, if you see the corner playing off, switch to a screen. And then when you get in the game and you do that, the coaches will love that because you paid attention to that little detail they told you. in practice and you applied it to the game. And that's what they love. Let's move on to the next thing coaches love.
Hornets, when I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it.
Coaches love a great teammate. Coaches love players who lift up each other. If you are lifting up your teammates when they fail, don't just look down on your teammate and say, bro, what are you doing? You suck. That is not encouraging your teammates. You need to lift up your teammates. You are a team. If your teammate messes up, hey bro, you got it next time. Lift your head up. Let's go, bro. Don't look down on your teammates, because I used to play for a team like that. They would fight all the time. It would not go well. I'm not going to speak too much detail into it, but a team who does not have each other's backs is not a great team. If you guys don't have chemistry on the field, nothing will happen. Like running backs, give credit to your linemen. You wouldn't have scored that touchdown and had that many yards if it wasn't for your linemen. Receivers, thank your quarterback and your O-line. You wouldn't have caught that ball without your O-line. You still got to be a great teammate, no matter if you guys are winning or losing. Don't just be a great teammate when you're winning. The type of teammate you are really comes to show when you guys lose a game. Can't switch up when you're at your highest and at your lowest. That is the fifth thing coaches love to see from their players.
Finish friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep.
The sixth thing coaches love is a playmaker. They don't only like players who know what to do, they love players who know what to do and do it. That's what they love. 5 minutes in the game, they love to depend on you. They need those playmakers to make plays in those big games. Coaches love players who ask them questions to make them better. That's what playmakers do. They always want to make plays. Playmakers have a why, and that's the reason they go out there and perform. And that brings us on to the next thing coaches love.
No Cartiers, pockets deep, bro. I can make it in my seat.
A dependable player. Like I was saying before, coaches love that wide receiver. They just, with 30 seconds left on the clock, and they just throw it up to that receiver and they know he'll catch it. That's a dependable player. But that's not only what a dependable player is. A dependable player is a player that shows up on time to practices, doesn't miss practices, events, or games. Players who have no excuses or explanations. That is a dependable player. Coaches want a player they can depend on and off the field or court, any sport you play. Being dependable also means that you're always there for a teammate in need. There's many things you can do to be a dependable player. That's why coaches love it. And that brings us on to the next one.
Do you and doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro.
Coaches love players who have a love for the game. They love players who put their heart out there on the field and leave nothing else. If you leave your heart out there on the field or court, you can't regret anything you possibly did. Coaches love the players that play with enthusiasm, courage, and spirit. They love the players who show love to the game, that genuinely want to learn the game. Even when it seems the most difficult, players with heart will get up and do it again and continue working. Those are the few people who become the coach's favorite. That's why they love players like that. That is the type of player coaches love. Players who leave their heart on the field.
And the doors go up like, whoa, that money clip is not a new knowledge.
The next thing coaches love is a player who focuses in the classroom. There's times to joke around, there's times to be serious, and you gotta know the difference between those two. You gotta focus in the classroom, get your grades right, be nice to these teachers. Listen, I know it's tough. I have some teachers that I didn't like in the past, but you just gotta be respectful to them. Those teachers are the ones that bring you to the next level, because if you get a bad grade in that teacher's class, they could be the reason that you don't go where you want to go. So you gotta focus in these classrooms. You just gotta listen to what these teachers tell you. Sometimes I be close, I be at a 79. My mom hates C's. So if this quarter ends and I have a C, I'm not stepping on the field. That's just how my mom is. Hashtag black moms. But I got some of those teachers who come in clutch. I talk to them and they will bring me up that 1%. And that's the type of teachers that show you love if you show them respect in their classroom. And that is why you need to focus in the classroom. Let's move on to the last thing, which is the bonus tip. And it's the last thing coaches love.
Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa.
Being a leader on the team will bring you closer to the starting spot than never before. Coaches love a leader on the team. They love players who take control and show love to their teammates. They love players who inspire their teammates to reach them to the next level. Why wouldn't you want to start a player like that? Why wouldn't you want to start a player that encourages his other teammates, pays attention to details, and does everything that I said on this list because they watched the entire video? Why wouldn't a coach love a leader who shows love to his teammates on and off the field? Why wouldn't a coach love a player who gives an amazing speech when they're down a couple touchdowns and motivates the team to get back up and win that game? Why wouldn't a coach love a player like that? Why wouldn't a coach want to start a player like that? Who wouldn't want to start a player like that? Make sure you guys wrote these tips down. Just try to apply everything I said to your game, and I promise you, your coaches will love you. And if they don't love you, I honestly don't know what to say, because Coaches love everything I just said. If the coach still doesn't like you, it may be the coach and not you. I want to thank you guys for watching this video and staying to the end. You did help my terrible watch time go up, and I love you guys for that. Thank you. But if you just apply all these tips I said to you, your coach will love you. Make sure you guys just show some love in the comments, and if you guys have any questions, message me on Instagram at Kam25, and make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you guys aren't already. I come out with new videos every week. I try to come out with new videos every week. 2021, we on the come up. Goal 5,000 subscribers. But if we keep grinding, I know we can hit more than that. I love y'all boys. Thank you for watching this video. It's Kam25. I'ma see y'all boys in the next one. Peace out.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?